The date is it's Monday, November the 5th, 2007. We're in Ramadi, Iraq at Camp Ramadi. The interviewer's name is Douglas Halapaska. Please, sir, can you give us your rank, full name, and spell it for us?
Ranks Major, full name's Rory B. Quinn, R-O-R-Y. Middle initial B as in Bravo. Quinn is Q-U-I-N-N.
Okay, sir. For this interview, we're going to discuss the timelines of September 3rd, 2005 to March 30th, 2006. What I'm going to be calling for these interviews OAF 3 or Ramadi 1. Please, sir, would you just give us kind of a brief overview of the unit makeup at that time? Oh, sorry, sir. Would you also give us your billet at that time and the unit you were with?
I was the company commander of Lima Company, 3rd Battalion, 7th Marines. Our makeup was relatively standard rifle company. Our 1st, 2nd, 3rd platoons were known as 1st, 2nd, 3rd platoon. 4th platoon was task organized into a mobile platoon, what we would formerly have called CAT platoon. And the weapons platoon Marines, specific MOSs, were organized as was a fairly common technique at that time, which was machine gunners and rocket men spread across the other platoons, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and the mortar section was more or less held together, and they were in fact made a intelligence cell in the company headquarters section. Okay,
sir. In the 7th Marines, that's for the 1st Marine Division, sir?
Right.
Yes, sir. Quickly, sir, give me an idea. This deployment was in Ramadi. How was the battalion's makeup in the city of Ramadi? Where were y'all spread out or separated at?
The battalion headquarters was at Camp Hurricane Point, the far western tip of the mainland of Ramadi. Weapons company was there, as well as H&S company at Hurricane Point. Lehman company was in a base just to the east of them called Snake Pit. Kilo company was centered at the government center downtown, the provincial government center for Anbar province. And India company was headquartered and lived on Camp Ramadi proper. They would drive into the city to run patrols. Okay, sir.
What was I understand at that time that each of the rifle companies was tasked with certain responsibilities as far as the deployment of Ramadi was concerned. Could you please give those to us, sir?
Yeah, Kilo company was the main effort on paper. I say that because the Kilo company commander, India company commander, and myself would all freely support anybody who needed to be supported. We had a very productive relationship, but Kilo was assigned to the Gov Center primarily to protect the location, enable provincial government to occur. Governor Mamoon would work there, government would function to the greatest extent possible. And so practically the majority of their effort was based on defense of the Gov Center, defending against attacks of people attacking the government center, and then offensive operations to deter people from attacking the Gov Center that would most frequently be ambush patrols into the marketplace, the souk, or the other streets surrounding Gov Center to prevent people from getting to it. That left Lima and India company both to develop Iraqi security forces, which in this case was only the Air Army, the 2nd Battalion of the 1st Brigade of the 7th Division, so 217 Iraqi Army Battalion. And India and we would, on our own time schedules and using our own techniques, develop 217 in their skill set, trying to get them capable of taking over a portion of the city battle space by the end of the deployment, which ultimately occurred.
So what was the relationship between the Marines and the Iraqi Army? And to you were saying that the Iraqi army at that time was the only security force in Ramadi. Was there not a police force at that time, sir?
Right. There was not a police force. There were a few traffic police who would stand in checkpoint 295 occasionally. That was a major street intersection just to the west of the government center. But no organized police force. They had been run out of town by the terrorists in late 2004, early 2005. The relationship between the Marines and the soldiers was phenomenal. We embraced them. We got very close.